$13 billion. That's the latest estimate of how much traffic congestion is costing the city of New York's economy every year. Hi, I'm Justin Rocket Silverman, staff writer for amNewYork. It's not just sitting in gridlock that makes traffic one of the top quality of life complaints among city residents. It's also the noise pollution and the air pollution that results when over 800,000 cars drive into the city's central business district every day. That central business district is defined as Manhattan below 60th Street all the way to Battery Park City. Traffic is so bad there that during peak hours, it can actually take up to 75% longer to get somewhere than during non-peak hours. The City of London was facing a very similar problem a few years ago, and average speeds were down to just 3 miles per hour in the central business district. The city government tried a program called congestion pricing, in which all private cars and trucks have to pay a fee to enter the central business district. The charge is now £8, around $15, and is collected electronically at stations like these. Incredibly controversial when it began, there are now almost 16% fewer private cars entering London's central business district every day, and traffic delays are down more than 30%. All the money that is collected from cars entering the central business district goes directly towards funding public transport improvements, better train and bus options, so commuters can leave their cars at home. So could congestion pricing work here? A number of studies out in recent months seem to suggest that it could. These studies are not from environmental or transportation groups which traditionally advocate traffic-reducing measures, but rather some conservative business groups and even public policy think tanks that tend to side with conservative issues. Kathy Wild, CEO and president of the Partnership for New York City, herself said that any city that is serious about increasing efficiency is taking a look at congestion pricing. This is not Greenpeace talking here. This is a group that represents major corporations like Walmart, Washington Mutual, and AT&T. The biggest challenge now is not convincing policy wonks that congestion pricing can work, but rather the commuters who drive cars into Manhattan and see congestion pricing as just another tax. A study by the Manhattan Institute released last week says the biggest hurdle is convincing the public that transportation pricing, congestion pricing, could work, and that the money collected would go directly to improving mass transit options. Mayor Ed Koch tried 20 years ago to introduce congestion pricing, but public opinion and a strong business lobby of garage owners and truckers got Koch to withdraw his proposal. Of course, significant improvements to the city's public transportation infrastructure are going to have to be in place before congestion pricing is ever tried here. And some groups, like parking garage owners, are likely to remain opposed no matter what. But that's probably because some vehicles are a whole lot cheaper to park than cars. For amNewYork, this is Justin Rocket Silverman.